Hello! We have a special book here today so we can continue to learn about our snails. Keeping Mini Beasts, Snails and Slugs. You can see the difference. A snail has, that's right, a snail has the shell, and then the slug, no shell. But if you were to care for these creatures, the care of them is very similar. All right, we'll go ahead and we're not going to read the entire book today. I'll show you the table of contents. There's quite a lot in here. So we're just going to read part of it. We'll begin with where they live. Snails and slugs can be found in similar areas of a garden or park. This is known as their habitat. They like damp places in between the stones of old walls, under damp stones, and on the underside of leaves. Both creatures are quite easy to find after the rain or in the early morning during the spring and summer. And you can see, if you look closely, do you see them hiding? Yep, there's some snails hiding right there. We'll turn another page, okay. So for feeding your snails, we know that both snails and slugs will eat the same vegetable matter. This can be given to them in various ways like lettuce, apple, or cucumber. You could also try other types of vegetables. And we've been trying different types, haven't we? The radicchio, the purple lettuce, and even asparagus. Just in case plants have been sprayed with chemicals, you should always wash the food before you feed it to any of your snails or slugs. Their special needs. Remove any food that has not been eaten each day and replace it with fresh. Snails and slugs feed mainly at night, so make sure that food is left for them in the evening. Snails need calcium in addition to their food. This helps their shells grow strong. The easiest way to provide this is to give them a piece of cuttle bone. On one large piece from a pet store will last a snail a long time. And as you know, we found our cuttle bone on the beach. That's right. You can see there they are eating it. This is part of the life cycle. So we've got breeding, and you guessed it, those are snail eggs. Look at them. If you keep your pets properly, they should live for a long time. Some may even lay eggs. These are laid in hollows in the damp soil in clusters of 20 to 40 eggs. When the eggs hatch, the snails look just like their parents, but are much smaller. From the start, they begin to feed and grow very fast. This snail here, it's an adult snail. You can even see it has kind of like a ring right there around the edge of the shell, and that develops when they're older, when they're adults. They're not born that way. So one more quick look at the snail eggs. When we take a closer look at the snails and slugs, we know they have soft bodies. On the snail, you will see a breathing hole where the body joins the shell. In a slug, this is usually found on the right side, about halfway along the body. The eyes are on the end of long tentacles and look rather little like little black pinheads. If you touch one gently, the snail will pull it back for protection. Sometimes one eye will be pulled in and back while the other eye watches you. And the first time I saw this snail, that is exactly what he was doing. The snail was looking with one eye and one eye in, one eye out. If you put your snail or slug on a piece of glass, you will be able to see its mouth and watch it scrape its food with its rough, file-like tongue. So you can see that one's eating. And here is a really magnificent picture of the snail on the glass, where you can see the muscles. Moving trails. Watch your snails or slugs closely as it moves across the glass. You can see the muscles rippling along the body. Both snails and slugs move along on a smooth layer of slime. It is this slime that causes the silvery trails you can often see as you spot them on lawns and paths, in gardens, or in streets. Right there you can really see, and those muscles, they ripple and they move through the body as the snail moves that 1 foot across the glass. We have so many awesome ideas about taking care of snails and slugs, and it's something that you could choose to do. We'll go ahead and we'll keep watching them over the next few days and weeks, and I'll be watching for what are they eating, and also I'll be looking out for their life cycle to see if any snails lay eggs. And if they do, I promise that I'll take pictures and make a video and share. For now, we're gonna say bye.